Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to today's video, which is all about one of my favorite luxury beauty brands, and that is Chantecaille. Chantecaille is having their Earth Day sale starting Saturday, April 18th, and it is going to run until April 24th. And if you use the code at checkout, which is Earth Day 25, you are going to save 25% off their conservation collection. Now, Chantecaille did send me 4 products from their best sellers from their conservation collection, and we are going to try these all on today. And these are all going to be first impressions, by the way, and I am wearing them all on my face right now. So I do have one product that they did not send me that I purchased on my own, and that is their Future Skin Cushion Foundation. This is my #1 foundation from Chantecaille. Next would be the Future Skin Gel Foundation. Now, what makes the Future Skin Cushion Foundation very special is it is blurring and smoothing on the skin. You have a bit more coverage in this foundation versus the Future Skin Gel Foundation. This also has anti-pollution skincare ingredients in it. It is a beautiful foundation that gives you flawless, beautiful skin that looks like your skin, but better. The Future Skin Cushion Foundation, in my opinion, does give you a bit more coverage, but this and their Future Skin Gel Foundation look undetectable on the skin. This one is definitely pricier than the Future Skin Gel Foundation. The Future Skin Gel Foundation is $95, this is $146, and this is the most expensive foundation that I own in my entire makeup collection. One of my favorite things about Chantecaille is not only do they give back, but they also take in our skin into consideration when they're creating their beautiful makeup products. This line is very skincare focused, and I love that. Whenever my skin is irritated, I need to wear foundation, I'm always reaching for my Chantecaille foundations, whether it be the cushion or the Future Skin Gel Foundation that comes in the jar. If you have sensitive skin, these foundations are beautiful for you and they are fragrance free. Now, with the Future Skin Cushion Foundation, this foundation is refillable, and it does come with a compact, and I go over that with you in the video. But let's talk about what they sent me about this sale and why it's so special. So it says, for 25 years, Chantecaille has created botanical powered skincare and makeup rooted in science and dedicated to the planet. Our mission, beauty with impact, supports conservation partners around the globe working to protect endangered species and threatened ecosystems. Our conservation collection features best-selling luminescent eye shades, cheek shades, and lip veil and lip cream, and more. Each product crafted to shine a light on vital wildlife conservation efforts worldwide. Now, with this sale, it is not going to be everything that's on sale, only to the products that give back to these conservation programs. Now, what they sent me, and I'm going to show you, and these products were curated for me, by the way. They picked them out for me. I did not have a choice. So the first thing they sent me was the cheek shade in Joy. And each of their cheek shades and their eye shades, they're all, different animals, and they all represent a different conservation. So here is Joy, and I'll read you about the cheek shade really quick from the mailer. It says it's a feather-light texture that brushes on lightly and blends seamlessly. Each cheek shade leaves a gorgeous veil of a flushed color, and that is true. I am wearing this today. And as you can see, it did give my cheeks a gorgeous flush of color. It is a beautiful blush. As a first impression, I'm going to tell you I love all these products. I think they're all beautiful. And by the way, this video is not sponsored, and Chantecaille did not ask me to make a video on these products. I am just sharing them with you because I love them so much, and I wanted to share with you what they sent me and give you my first impressions and what I think of them. So the next one that they sent me is their lip veil, which is a very popular product. And this is a revolutionary light gliding lipstick enriched with baobab oil, certified by Fair Wild, and it leaves a luminous veil of pure hydrating color for the lips. And this one represents Space for Giants, by the way. And I have to tell you that I think this is a beautiful hydrating lip color. They sent me the most popular shade in Honey Pot, and it is gorgeous. Next, they sent me what I am wearing today is their lip creme in the shade Star Jasmine. And the lip cream is a creamy full coverage formula that applies plush, comfortable color with a glossy cream finish, and I am wearing it now, and you can see it's very comfortable. It almost doesn't feel like a full coverage lipstick. It feels like a hybrid. It is so beautiful. And then the last product they sent over is their luminescent eyeshadow, which is a pearlescent light catching eyeshadow that washes the eye with a multi-dimensional shimmer. And this is beautiful. They sent me over Cheetah, which is a warm champagne. It is gorgeous. I have it on my eyes along with the blush. Now with this video today, we are not doing a full face of Chantecaille. I am just, using the products that I have from Chantecaille. And I did add in others, but the focus is Chantecaille today. So if you are not already signed up for their Lay Loyal program, I would recommend it because with their Lay Loyal program, you have early access to sales. You also get usually a higher discount when they have sales. You earn points for your purchases that are redeemable on future purchases. They also give you points for your birthday. You will also get first notification when they are coming out with a new product, and they will be soon, just so you know. So that is a great program. I'm part of that program, and I highly suggest it for everyone, and you don't have to worry. They're not going to spam you with a bunch of emails. But if you love Chantecaille, I highly recommend that you sign up for their Lay Loyal program. And just remember, this sale is running from April 18th through the 24th, and you want to use the special code Earth Day 25, and that will get you 25% off only the Beauty That Gives Back or their conservation collection. And on the day of the sale, they will have, their conservation products that are in this collection that are part of the sale. They should have it on the front page. Just so you know. And I want to thank Chantecaille for sending over these beautiful products. I love each and every one of them. And I hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Aloha everyone, and welcome to this Chantecaille Get Ready With Me featuring their conservation collection, which they sent me a curated collection of 4 of their makeup products, which are their best sellers within their conservation collection. So they picked the colors for me. I did not get a choice, and there's 4 products in here, like I said, so I'm gonna show these to you. I haven't opened these. I haven't done anything with them, so this is all gonna be a first impressions. So Chantecaille did send me some skincare recently. They sent me their full Blanc Peony skincare line, which is for dark spots and hyperpigmentation and dullness in the skin. And I have been testing it. So they sent me their new Blanc Peony overnight mask, which is a treatment that you can use 2 to 3 times a week. They sent me their Blanc Peony face serum, an eye serum, and their face cream. Now, with the eye serum, you use it once a day. And then with the face serum, you can use it twice a day. And the overnight mask, like I mentioned, you'll use this 2 to 3 times a week. And then the face cream you use every morning. So I have incorporated these into my skincare routine, and I did recently upload a video featuring these and how I'm using them in my skincare routine. I'm going to use them 3 days a week. And what these will do when you first start using them is they will give your skin instant radiance, and they do. When I wake up in the morning after using this as a treatment, my skin looks so radiant and so juicy, bouncy, and glowy. And then they start working on the dark spots and hyperpigmentation, dullness, and also ruddiness and redness in the skin as well. I have been loving these. Now, the face cream I have been using longer than the treatment products because this one is every day. I haven't had any reaction to these products whatsoever, but they do tell you that you can only use these up to 4 times a day. You don't want to use them any more than that. And it also says that you cannot use these with any anti-acne medication. Now, it doesn't say anything about retinol or retinoids, but what I'm doing is I'm skin cycling with these. I am not using my retinoids when I use these. I am using my growth factor and my peptides that I use, but nothing else, just these products 2 times a week, and I take a break off my retinoids. So that's an update. So I do have the face cream on my skin today, and it is gorgeous. I love it. So in one of the products that they sent me their lip veil in the shade Honey Pot, which this is their #1 shade. And I figured we could go in with this first as a lip prep. So here is the shade, and I'm going to swatch it for you. And there is the swatch. As you can see, it's just a nice neutral sort of pinky beige. And I'm just going to put this on my lips just to give them some moisture and hydration. And as you can see, it's a very natural pinky beige on me. My lips but better. It feels very, very hydrating. It feels better than the new Westman Atelier Hydro Balm hydrating lipsticks, by the way. Feels really good. These come in a variety of shades. The packaging is really, really pretty. So here's the packaging. And I'm sure I already went over everything that you really needed to know about this. This is the try-on. So we're using that as a lip prep. So one product that they did not send me, they only sent me 4 makeup products, but Chantecaille foundations are my favorites. I have the Just Skin Tinted Moisturizer, which this one has the most coverage. I have it in shade Vanilla, and this does have an SPF of 15, and the SPF that they're using is titanium dioxide. I have 3 shades of the Future Skin Gel Foundation. Today we are going to use Ivory as my concealer, but my everyday shade is Vanilla. And then if I do a self-tan, I like to use Nude. However, if I wear their Sheer Glow face tint in bronze, it does warm this up and it gives this a bit more luminosity. This one you can use to adjust your shades if you want, if you only want 1 shade. So that's an option for you. But one of these days I'll do like a full Chantecaille video. And then I purchased the Future Skin Cushion Foundation because I was curious about this, because I love the Future Skin Gel Foundation so much. I wanted to try this. So last year when they had their botanical sale, I picked this up, and this is the most expensive foundation that I have in my lineup. It's $146. However, you don't only get 1 cushion in here. It is refillable, and they do give you a whole new refill with another applicator. So this foundation is my absolute favorite foundation ever. This really smooths the skin and it blurs out. It's such an easy application. It is water-based, so it's very hydrating. It has a little bit more coverage than the Future Skin Gel Foundation. This one isn't as radiant as the Future Skin Gel Foundation, but this also smooths the skin and it has anti-pollution skincare benefits. So here is my shade. I am in vanilla. The shade range in this line of foundations is very few, but however, they say that they do stretch. Now this to me seems a little bit lighter than the Future Skin Gel Foundation in the shade Vanilla. But so we are gonna go in with the foundation first, and I'm just going to take my applicator and I'm just going to press it in here. And by the way, when this starts to feel like it's getting low, I take a tweezers and flip the cushion around, and it's like you have a whole new, brand new package. So we're just gonna start out at my forehead, and when you're applying this foundation, it almost looks like it's not on your skin. It's so beautiful. It really blurs out the pores, smooths out the texture, and it's just a beautiful foundation that wears all day. I don't have to retouch this up. I would consider this more of, it would be like it almost looks like a soft matte compared to the Future Skin Gel Foundation. But it's so quick and easy to use. I love this foundation on my skin. And you don't really hear me talk about it so much because it is very, very expensive. But however, it is going to be 25% off. I'm not for sure if they are going to have a special discount code for the Lay Loyal members. If you're not a Lay Loyal member, I would recommend signing up, because that's how you find out when Chantecaille has a sale early, or when they release new products. You'll be the first to know. And then when they do have sales, like especially their botanical sale or for Black Friday, you'll get usually 30% off instead of like the 25% off that non-Lay Loyal members get. So as you can see, like this foundation is so easy to blend and put on the skin. It's really effortless. You don't have to, worry about going in with a brush and really getting in there and blend it out. And it is buildable too, by the way. But as you can see how beautiful this is. So beautiful. All right, so that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna build it up a little bit on my nose here. Love it. And these are all fragrance free too, by the way. I love these foundations because they're very skincare focused, great for sensitive skin, and they are fragrance free. So I'm just gonna close this, and that's the one thing with this compact. You wanna make sure that you close this lid so that the foundation doesn't dry out, and then you just put your puff right there, close it. All right, so as you can see, this is kind of a little bit light, but it's going to mesh in with my skin a little bit more. So I figured I don't have a bronzer from Chantecaille, I don't have mascara. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do foundation like we just did. We're gonna do eyes really quick. And then I will go off camera, do my bronzer, my mascara, and my brows, and then we will come back for blush and the lip cream. Okay, so I am just going to prime my eyes really quick. I don't have a Chantecaille powder. So they have one bronzer right now, and it's their Cheek Gelée formula, which it's a gel bronzer, and it's just one color. I'm waiting for them to come out with a powder bronzer, hopefully soon, because everybody always says that Chantecaille bronzers are amazing, and I've been waiting for a year now for them to come out with one. Haven't seen it yet. Okay, so for eyes, so they did send me the blush, and this blush is their cheek shade. And this one is in the shade Joy. So it comes in this really pretty pebble packaging, and let's see the color. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is, it looks like it's a horse. It's not a Mustang, right? Maybe it is a Mustang. Let me read really quick. I probably already read you, so I won't worry about that. So here's the shade. It's really, really pretty. So I figured, you know what? Let's put this in our crease contour. We'll just use it as a eyeshadow. So this does have an overspray on it, just so you guys know. And then that overspray will wear down. That's where the really shimmery part is. And then the horse eventually will disappear, but it is really, really pretty. So I'm just gonna go on to the side here that doesn't have the overspray. And we're just gonna go ahead and start with this to put it in my crease. And this is a really pretty pinky shade. The one that I want to pick up too is in the shade Grace, which is the one with the turtle that looks really, really pretty. I think they have like 5 or 6 shades. Oh, that's a really pretty pink shade. This is gonna be really pretty for spring. And it's going on very, very smoothly to my eyelids, which I love. Okay, so there is the cheek shade in Joy on my lids. And like I said, we'll come back for that for my cheeks. And then next we're gonna go into their luminescent eye shade in Cheetah, which is a warm champagne. So this is a really popular shade from what I gather. Let's take a look at it. Did I open it on the right side? Nope, there it is. So here is the packaging. Their packaging is always so beautiful. It says Chantecaille right there. And then let's open it. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, look at that. That is gorgeous. And then it has a really nice mirror there. So let's go ahead and go in. I'm gonna go in with this flat tip brush here. This is gonna be a Rephr 02. I used a Rephr 04 for the blush in my crease contour, and I went with this brush because it was gonna give me a softer application, so I'd get a light pink instead of a darker pink. So let's take a look at this and put this on the eyes. Okay, so that's what it looks like on the brush. So I guess we can just go ahead and use this mirror, huh? A little bit small. Ooh, that is beautiful. Wow, very, very pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use a bigger mirror though because this is a little bit small. Yeah, this is just a really pretty, it says warm champagne. I'm just getting a very nice champagne with this. Okay, you've seen that? It's pretty light, so it would be hard to really see it on camera. This would be pretty paired with like bronzer, I think. I'm gonna just go back in with the blush, grab a little bit more, and I'm just gonna take that a little bit on my outer corner of my mobile lid. This cheek shade works really well on the eyes as an eyeshadow too. You know, some blushes don't work very well on the eyes, but this one really does really well. Okay. Okay, so that is it for the eyes right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Future Skin Gel Foundation in the shade Vanilla. And I'm just gonna grab a little bit out and we're gonna use this as a concealer. Have you guys ever tried this as a concealer? It is so pretty. So Chantecaille has their Stylo brightening concealer pen, which is really nice, and I really like that. It's just a very light coverage and it focuses more on brightening the under eyes, but it has caffeine in it. So I was like, shoot. So I don't use that anymore, but I used it for a little bit, and then I realized that caffeine isn't good for my under eyes, so I stopped using it. But so that's why I have the shade Ivory in their Future Skin Gel Foundation, because this is a perfect shade match for me for concealer versus vanilla. Because vanilla is just slightly just too warm, and I like my under eyes to have a little bit of brightness underneath them. And I just love the way this foundation looks on the skin as a concealer under the eyes. It works really, really well. And I'm just taking what's left over on the brush and putting it around my nose. Okay. So this is it for the first part of the video. When I come back, my hair is going to be done and we will finish up the rest of this look. Hey everyone, I am back and we're ready to finish off our makeup. So I still have the lip veil in Honey Pot on my lips. And as you can see, as I have, finished my eyes, you could see the color more so on me. Feels really, really good on my lips. I am going to take it off though. So let me just go ahead and wipe that off, and I'm going to give my lips a chance to settle as we're applying our blush and finishing up the rest of this look. So I'm going to go in with the blush in Joy here, and I am just going to grab this. Yep, that was an overspray, that shiny part, and boy, is this really pigmented. So I'm going to take this and press that into the bristles, and then we're just going to start to apply this to the cheek. And let's see how that goes. Ooh, that is so pretty. So pretty. So this has a very lovely sheen to it. And it doesn't enhance my texture. It looks really, really smooth. Now let's go over to the other cheek here and apply this. Oh, this is a really pretty shade. They did really well by picking this shade for me. It's so pretty. Such a pretty blush. Okay, I'm just gonna add a little bit more to this cheek right here. And like I said, we're just going to let that settle because my cheeks are reactive to touch. And I wanted to see, I'm going to go in with the Cheetah Luminescent eyeshadow. And what I love about these is they look like they're gonna be super like shimmery in the pan, and they're not. They have a very pretty light luminosity to them. And I'm going to put that on my inner corner as a highlight and just kind of freshen up my lid. They don't enhance the texture on my lid whatsoever. Super, super pretty. All right, so our last product that we're going to try on is the lip creme. And these are fairly new. I believe these came out, was it last year? And such a beautiful packaging. This has elephants on it, and then there's a really pretty tree on it. But what's special about these is how they are angled. They have a point so you can line your lips with them. So let's go ahead and swatch this. This is the shade Star Jasmine, which is a very pretty pink shade. And let's go ahead and try that. So let's line my lip first with it. Oh, wow. This feels so creamy. So incredibly creamy. Such a beautiful formula. I think I need more of these in my life. What do you think? All right, so let's take a look at my cheeks. So I am going to blend in my cheeks a little bit more. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a powder brush and just kind of blend that in. Okay. All right, so here is the final look using their conservation bestsellers. So pretty. So I am just going to step off camera really quick. I have something in my eye and I will be right back and we're going to finish up this video. Okay, everyone, here is the final look. And I have to tell you, I love everything that they sent over to me. The blush, I think, is such a beautiful blush shade. It's so pretty. It looks beautiful on the cheeks. And I love the color. I love that it has a nice sheen to it, but it's not enhancing my texture. So I'm definitely going to pick up the shade in Grace. Now, the eyeshadow, the luminescent eyeshadow is a beautiful eyeshadow. I think it is really pretty shimmer single shade. Now, the color that I have my eye on, which is Zebra, so definitely will be picking that up. Let's talk about the lip creme. Oh my gosh. So this is a full coverage creamy lipstick that gives you a glossy shine. And it is pretty. Well, not really a glossy shine, but a very nice shine. It feels so moisturizing and so nourishing on the lips and has a beautiful payoff. And for me, I actually prefer the lip cream over the lip veil. I do like the lip veil and I think it's really nice, but if I had to choose just one, I would definitely recommend the lip creams if you can find a color. If you're looking for something that is more of a sheer color and more is focused on hydrating, then I would recommend the lip veil. Now, the Chantecaille Future Skin Cushion Foundation, as you can see, it looks so beautiful on my skin. It's like my skin, but better. And when you look at it in a 10 times mirror or a 20 times mirror, it looks undetectable on the skin. It just blurs and smooths everything. And as you can see, it's like a natural sort of satin matte finish versus it being super radiant. So it's not matte and it's not super radiant and glowy, but it is so beautiful. I love this foundation so much, and this is also part of the sale. So Chantecaille's Earth Day Sale is running from Saturday, April 18th through the 24th, and you could use the code EarthDay25. I will put it right here on the screen, and you're going to get 25% off your order. And please don't forget to sign up for their Lay Loyal program before the sale so you can earn points towards your purchases, which you can use in their botanical sale, which they'll probably have, in a few months from now. And also you can use it towards future orders with Chantecaille. I thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you're new here, I would love to have you as part of our community. I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye.